Hey y'all, it's my review for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, episode 18. We are at part 3 of the Aspen saga, and this episode was one of the best of the season, I gotta say. Also, y'all probably gonna get this review Saturday morning. I'm having a busy Friday today, but anyway, let's get into this episode. So it's the next morning in Aspen, and everyone is talking about Erica's meltdown the previous evening. The group is divided into 3 right now. So first we have Kyle talking to Lisa Rinna, and she's just saying she was trying to hold Erica accountable. Like, you can't just say alleged victims. Now, I'm very happy that Kyle stood up and said something, because it seemed like the girls in the Fox Force 4 never hold Erica accountable for anything. Producers are giving us a flashback of how Erica was so aggressive and abrasive. Here you are! Cited! Lisa Rinna looked like she caught up in a rock and a hard place, but she tells Kyle, yeah, they're definitely victims, and she tells her that she held her accountable in the van on their way back to Kyle's place. Now, they show us a flashback of them in the van, and Lisa does tell her that there were victims, it's not her fault, but they're handling her with kid gloves right now. They didn't tell her in the tone that Kyle did. So now we're with the other ladies in the Aspen rental, and they're also talking about how Erica made a fool of herself. They're very taken aback how erratic Erica was, but y'all were all there last season. Y'all saw how she went off on Sutton. And finally, we're at Diane's hotel suite where Dorita's staying, as well as Erica now. And Erica's trying to make herself look like the victim in all this. Again, she shows no remorse for her behavior, takes no accountability, and double downs on her actions. She says she ain't apologizing for Ish, and she's definitely going to remember this. And I'm like, girl, who are you? Who are you? You will never be in a position you were again, unless you lay on your back for another shady rich white man. Side note, you gotta love how the editors are making this look so dramatic. So now we get the title card and this like dramatic music. So next scene, we see all the ladies meeting up at a coffee shop with the exception of Erica, Dorit, and Diana. Kathy Hilton is being Kathy Hilton. She hasn't met up with the ladies yet, even though she arrived there with Lisa and Kyle. So of course ladies are talking about the previous evening, and Kyle says when she got back to her house, Erica was gone. She packed up all her ish and left. We see that Dorit and Diana helped her pack. That's why she got out so fast. Kyle seems a little annoyed at Dorit for not only helping Erica pack, but I think not even calling Kyle to let her know that or trying to stop Erica from leaving. So they're all staying at Diana's hotel suite. Her suite must be huge. Next scene, we're with Dorit and racist Diana as they go into this expensive ski clothing store. Ooh, Dorit is so annoying in this scene. Later on, we see Erica join them, and now we're with the other ladies as Kathy joins them. Kyle's letting them know their activity for the day, which she's very excited about. This clothing store named Kimosabi, where they'll get cowboy hats. So we're back with Erica and them, and Dorit's letting them know that Kyle's gonna do the whole hat store thing. Erica's like, I'm not going to that. She says she don't want to be around anybody that treated her like that last night. Did you see your behavior and how you treated Crystal? And here we go with Dorit in her confessional, making all the excuses for Erica. Her head is just completely up Erica's ass. Erica is over it. She doesn't even want to fly in the same plane back with these ladies. She says she'll fly commercial. Dorit and Diana look like they're just happy to be on Erica's good side. We cut to Erica's confessional and she says she doesn't care if this is Kyle's favorite place. Fuck these people and fuck this place. Wow. She's acting like a smug, petulant child. And over what? Like just being asked to show compassion? Like you literally just said you don't care about anybody else but yourself. We cut to racist Diana confessional, and she says regardless how Erica feels, you can't say you don't care about victims. Now, she says this in her confessional, but she doesn't say this to Erica's face. I really truly hope she doesn't mean it. What are you talking about? She definitely meant it with her whole chest. So now Erica is gushing to the other ladies and she got a win today. And in the headlines it says, Erica is dismissed from fraud and embezzlement court case against estranged husband Tom Girardi. This was in Chicago. Now what she failed to say was they're reopening this case in California so they'll have better jurisdiction. So she's nowhere near being off the hook. Ooh, and she is so smug about it. She's like, let's see if they'll congratulate me today. She actually says she feels vindicated of what all she said the previous evening just because she won this little court case. She's delusional. And speaking of which, we're with the other ladies discussing the article, and I'm so glad that Crystal said on camera that, well, they're just going to refile it in California. Production even shows us the article saying the plaintiff's attorney vows to refile in California. So she's nowhere near in the clear. And again, I don't think she did anything, but did I think she knew? Of course she did. The fact that Erica doesn't give a shit about the victims, that she wants to keep all the things that Tom bought with stolen money, it just shows me that she's not a good person. And in my opinion, makes her just as guilty as Tom. Kyle seems very shaken that Erica isn't fucking with her right now, and I'm pretty sure she's nervous that her Fox Force 4 group is divided. So all the ladies in the coffee shop go to walk to Kemosabe, and they actually walk past the store that Erica, Diana, and Dorita are in. The ladies in the store see them walking by. Erica says they better not come in here. And then Kathy Hilton goes up to the door to try to open it. I wonder if they saw them in there. We hear the clerk asking them, should we open the door? They're all like, no, don't open it. I remember seeing this scene in the season preview, and now that I'm watching it in real time, definitely a different connotation. But the ladies just walk right past. They don't worry about going in. I'm very surprised Kyle didn't try to go in to talk things out. So the majority of the ladies at the Kemosabe store, Cherie just met them, and I totally forgot that she was on this show. Oh, Cherie, we were all rooting for you. How dare you! I've never in my life had to yell at a girl like this. Kyle is so excited about this hat store. It looks like they light the hats on fire to give it like a vintage look or something like that. I mean, it's cute, and they have a bar in the store too. So I was just curious of these Kemosabe hats and how much they retail for. So the lowest price for a hat is $495, and it goes all the way up to $1,600 for a hat. A cowboy hat. So a few of the ladies at the bar, and Kathy Hilton notices that they're carrying her tequila, coincidentally. And, you know, she tells the ladies, oh, they have my tequila. Looks like Lisa Rinna rolled her eyes, but we cut to her confessional, and she's saying, oh, like you didn't put that tequila there. And I agree with Lisa. She probably told the store to carry the tequila for the day. Production then shows us all the times Kathy tried to hawk that tequila. So then Lisa's at the bar and she's like, oh, can I try that 818 tequila? That's my friend Kendall Jenner's tequila. I'm gonna try a shot of that. The look on Kathy Hilton's face, like just a stone face. I don't think I would ever want that white woman mad at me. You could almost see steam shoot out her ears when she saw Lisa order that tequila. Truth be told, I think Rinna was trying to fuck with Kathy and did that on purpose. I really do. She's a shit stirrer. Kathy says, I cannot fucking believe what she just said. Kathy Hilton cursing as she just scolded Kyle in the last episode for doing so? Kathy is pissed and she tells Kyle, I'm just ready to go home. Ooh, Lisa Rinna ain't shit. She kind of driving the knife in Kathy. She keep complimenting tequila. Oh, it's so good. It's so sweet. Like she's talking to all the girls about the tequila. Oh my God, Kathy's like she about to have a conniption. Production's making sure we hear everything Kathy Hilton is saying. I think she even said fucking disgusting in regards to Lisa Rinna. Now, Kathy, I get that you want everybody to see the tequila, but she ain't got to go off on the bartender. The bartender just doing her job, but she's saying very passive-aggressively, can you make sure you put the tequila out? I feel like I'm going to just have to do it myself. Like, she is really pissed. Like, on one hand, I'm thinking, okay, it was kind of shitty for Lisa to do that, and I feel like she knows what she's doing. But on the other hand, I think Kathy's overreacting just a little bit. Kathy's still mocking Lisa Rinna. I just want to try my friend Kendall Jenner's 818. We see her talking to Sutton and Garcelle about it, and now she's mad at Kyle for not doing a fucking thing. Damn, Kathy actually leaves the store as she says I'm fucking pissed off on her way out. Kyle looks like she don't even care. Back inside the store, Kyle looks a little upset, but then we see in her confessional, she says, Kathy's really fun, but she can be very difficult sometimes. So it looks like she feels her sister is overreacting. So Mauricio arrives, and that kind of put Kyle in a better mood. I gotta say, Mauricio, he can get it. Unfortunately, I think he's a Trump supporter, but he looks good in this scene right now. I can't even lie. So I didn't notice this on my first watch, but the ladies are taking shots, and they're taking shots of Kathy's tequila. So, problem solved. So now we're with Erica and the other ladies as they're walking around. They're discussing the earrings, and it looks like Erica's wearing the actual earrings in question in this scene. And then we cut to her confession, and she says she had these earrings for 15 years, and until they're not hers anymore, she's going to continue to wear them. Who, what a selfish bitch. So instead of meeting the girls at Kemosabe, they decide to go have lunch at a pizza place. Little side note and Easter egg, as the waiter's getting Erica's drink order, she tries to order for Dorit, and we all know Dorit's signature drink order, and she orders it wrong for her. It is a Belvedere soda or any vodka soda, short glass, 3 lemons squeezed, carcass out. I can't stand Dorit, but I love her consistency with her drink order. And when Dorit gets to the table, oh, thank you, my love, but you just missed one thing, and it was the short glass. So then Erica tells Diana, thank you for taking me in, and we cut to Diana's confessional, and she says she just wanted a safe house for the 2 of the ladies. Really? In Aspen, fucking Colorado, they need a safe house? From what? Dorit then won't stay in a rental house with the other ladies over some bullshit, and then Erica left Kyle's because she was being held accountable. So we're back at Kemosabe, and Kyle gets a FaceTime call from Dorit. She says she's with Erica and Diana. Erica doesn't want to go, she's upset. And Dorit says she feels bad leaving her, and before she says anything else, Kyle says, Dorit, I'm gonna be really upset if you don't come. Dorit then says, honey, please don't put me in this position. Dorit put herself in the middle, and I don't know, I'm on Kyle's side right now. Her going with Erica tells me she didn't mind anything she said about the victims. Kyle is very pissed right now, and it seemed like she cared more about Dorit not coming than her sister leaving the store. I mean, seeing the Fox Force 4 implode like this, it's delicious. Kyle then tells Dorit, you need to make a decision if you want to stay with Erica or if you want to come over here with me. And then she just hangs up on her. These ladies remind me so much of the Mean Girls. Kyle is definitely Regina George, and Dorit is Gretchen Wiener. So then we see Dorit talking to Erica how mad she is. She can't believe Kyle reacted like that. And Erica's telling her, go. Like, your friendship with Kyle is more important than what I'm going through. Erica then makes it about herself and says, did anybody say, hey, the things we were giving you shit about, it was dismissed. Girl, shut up. Just shut up. You look like a fool right now, as you're gonna get sued sooner in California. Her cavalier ass is so fucking annoying. I don't understand how people still ride for her. Back at Kemosabe, Lisa Rinna's trying to fix this. She tells Kyle, how can I make this better? So Rinna decides to go over by the pizza place where the other ladies are to try to mediate the situation. Kyle's like, it's fucking selfish, America. She could have came over here and put it to the side like we always do. Poor Kyle, she really wanted to share this moment with the other ladies. And not only is one person missing, it's 4. I swear this is the first episode where Garcelle, Sutton, and Crystal aren't like the focal point. Like, we're just seeing all this drama going on in the Fox Force 4. I'm just like, finally, we got some different conflict between different people. I love this episode, and we're only halfway in. So Lisa Rinna go walking around looking for the pizza place as if production can't just tell her where they are. I wonder how far they are from each other. But yeah, she meets up with the other ladies. Erica hugs her and she says, dismissed with no prejudice. Girl, what the fuck that mean? That mean they can still sue your ass in California where you live. Lisa just riding the fence right now, and she's just telling all the ladies what they want to hear on both sides. She's a snake too. They're all snakes, honestly. I personally think Dorit is in the wrong because her and Kyle are like this. Even if she wanted to support Erica, she could have did both. Like, Erica would have understood her going over to Kyle. I would imagine out of the 4 of them, Dorit and Kyle are the closest, just like how Lisa and Erica are the closest. If I was Kyle, I would be pissed at Dorit too. She got her head up Erica's ass because she didn't want to hold her accountable like I did. So next scene, some time passed by. We're at Kyle's Aspen house. Not sure if Lisa Rinna came back to Kemosabe, but now we're with Lisa and Kyle, and she's filling her in on when she met up with Dorit and Erica. The look on Kyle's face when she hears that the ladies went to have pizza instead of go to Kemosabe, she's like, I rented out this whole place a month in advance, told y'all about it, and y'all went to get pizza? We see Kathy pop up in the scene as they're talking, and Kyle, it's just, it really blows my mind that she's more upset about this than when her own sister was upset about the tequila. As Kyle's getting choked up again, Kathy tells her, it really sucks when people aren't there for you, and I know how it feels. And I think that went over Kyle's head, because that was definitely directed to her. Kyle says in her confession she hasn't seen Kathy since she left Kemosabe, but she's happy that she's in a better mood though. She didn't care at all that she left, but went into orbit when she found out Dorit wasn't coming. So next scene, all the ladies are getting ready to meet up for dinner. We're back at Kyle's place, and Dorit gets there to talk to her. Kyle's like, I don't want to talk, Dorit. I'm tired. And Dorit tells her, honey, you're breaking my heart. So they continue the conversation, and Kyle tells her that Erica was in the wrong last night. She was being the asshole. And then Dorit says, Kyle, Erica was in tears. Kyle has had enough. Kyle has come out. She's like, fuck off, I don't care! Like, you see the veins in her forehead. She's yelling at Dorit. Rena then enters the room and gets in the middle and tries to mediate. She asks the ladies to just put a pin in it until they're all together at dinner. They're both going at like they're in high school right now. Rena's like, can we just get ready and we'll talk about it? Dorit's like, I am ready. Child Mauricio come in the room now to try to play peacemaker. He's saying that what y'all did, it's nobody's fault. It's an external situation. Then we see Dorit hugging Kyle as she looked like her head about to explode. Where's Kathy Hilton? So next scene we're with the other ladies as they pull up to the restaurant. We see Cherie in this scene, and the only thing we get from her is that she's constipated. She hasn't used the bathroom since she got there. Thank you, Cherie, for reminding us that you're on this show. So it looks like all the ladies are there with the exception of Kyle, Racist Diana, and Erica. We also find out that this is the last night in Aspen. So Kyle finally arrives looking fresh-faced and in better spirits, and now she's telling the other ladies what happened between her and Dorit. So then Dorit gets in on the conversation saying that Erica was just so upset. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I give as much fucks about Erica's feelings as she gives about the victims. So Erica and Racist Diana arrive, and I love how Kyle is now talking to Garcelle about this now that her little group is imploding. So now Kyle goes up to Erica, gives her a hug, and asks can they talk one-on-one. First thing Erica said was, oh, did you read about the court case? Kyle congratulates her, but tells her that she never thought that she was guilty on anything. She says all she wanted Erica to do was show some empathy. And Erica says, to who? And this is y'all girl. For the people who are Erica stans. Erica feels that Kyle, as well as some of the other ladies in this group, want her to give something that she can't. Kyle's trying to tell her, when you say things like, it's not my fucking problem, it sounds bad, but then Erica like, because it's not my problem. She says, it is up to Girardi and Keese. I did nothing. Like, she still doesn't get it. She does not get it. And Kyle, I think she just really wants to be Erica's friend. She's not correcting her in this moment or anything. She's just letting her talk. So then Erica just changed the topic to their friendship, saying this is our first argument in 7 years, like trying to make it light now after she still has not had any accountability on what she said. Lord, and then Kyle asked her for a hug, and it looks like they're good again. Like, they had nothing solved in that conversation. I don't even think Erica told Kyle sorry. Kyle's just glad that she's on her good side. And she said she'd rather just make up and move on. Thank you, Garcelle. We cut to her confessional. She says different rules for different people in this group. Garcelle brings up how she treated Sutton in comparison to Kyle. Like, her and Kyle fixed it in minutes. But then with Sutton, it's a constant grudge. I'm sick of them. So now we're with Crystal and Dorit talking about Erica, and of course Dorit is making all the excuses in the world for Erica and just saying how hurt she was and about the victims. Crystal's like, well, guess what? There are victims. What Crystal's telling Dorit makes sense. Like, she wants her friends to have compassion for her, yet she doesn't want to show compassion for the victims of her husband, who spent victims' money funding her lifestyle. Dorit's response is bringing up that dumb article that Erica keeps referring to. And she's like, you read the article, right? So you should see that everything's not so black and white. Crystal then says to Dorit, there is no misunderstanding her position. And now I'm understanding that that's your position too. Dorit is gagged. She couldn't even say anything. Look at Crystal clocking the fuck in. This is the Crystal that I wanted when she came on this goddamn show. Dorit's being such a fucking minion right now. She's like, here's the thing. I don't know everything about it. And neither do you. Girl, we see the facts though, whatever. You just don't want to see it because you want to be on your friend's good side. I don't want a friend like that who won't hold me accountable. Erica wants to be surrounded by yes people. Ooh, Crystal continues to clock the fuck in. She says, listen, I have a moral compass, and I like to think the people I surround myself with have one as well. Dorit was not prepared for that. Got her ass right together. I cannot believe this. Who is this Crystal that just showed up? Yep, Dorit ain't got nothing to say. So next we see all the ladies sitting around together, and then Erica, Kyle, and Renna, they just joking with each other as if nothing happened. They're even joking about the fight they had. We see some of the other ladies, particularly Crystal and them, like just rolling their eyes. Because they know if it was them, a grudge would have been held, and they would have been talking about it for weeks. We see Sutton and Crystal talking about it, and Sutton is like, her behavior is always dismissed. Only Erica. And yeah, she got her minions, or the Fox Force 4 will never hold each other accountable. Well, sometimes. Like, I liked Kyle for a little bit, and then she go back to being Regina George. So they go back to join the other ladies, then Crystal immediately confronts Erica about addressing her the way she did the other night. She tells Erica that she feels like she talks down to her, and Erica's like, okay. She points out that her and Garcelle talked about the same thing, yet she bit Crystal's head off. I mean, Erica ain't stupid. She ain't gonna come for Garcelle like she come for some of these other women. But what's funny is Crystal didn't even bring this topic up. Garcelle did, but yet Crystal got her head bitten off. So now they're going back and forth. I'm glad Crystal is standing her ground, but I still don't like the way Erica is talking to her. I would have stopped her right there and was like, who the fuck you talking to? Lower your voice. You're not gonna address me like this. You speak to me with some respect, bitch. I'm sure Crystal wouldn't do that, but you know, it would have been nice if she did. Erica then wants to keep bringing up how she was so friendly to Crystal, and when she was crying, she had her back. Crystal then is like, then why am I the asshole? And Erica's like, cause you are. That's all I probably would have needed to hear. She would have got cussed out and maybe a drink thrown in her face. Oh, and here go Lisa Rinna interjecting. Oh, if she was such a supporter for you, why are you coming after her? I cannot. I'm guessing Sutton isn't interjecting because she tired. She don't want no problems. Garcelle, she's staying quiet. But Erica, like, she keep hostilely addressing her about the case and making her point. We see how she treated Kyle when she tried to hold her accountable, so just imagine how she's treating Crystal right now. She don't give a fuck about Crystal. Erica then brings up that article again, saying that the case was dismissed. I was hoping Crystal would say, okay, it's dismissed, but they're gonna reopen it in California. But she didn't. And Erica says, well, I'm not going to go back and forth with you on legal stuff right now. She's then like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have been nice to you. Maybe you should have just fought on your own. Crystal should have said, bitch, I don't need your kindness. Crystal's not responding how I want her to. Kyle then puts a pin in the argument, tries to change the subject. Nothing is resolved between Crystal and Erica. I'm really hoping they're not friends after this. Like, how can you be friends with somebody after that? After they address you like they don't give a fuck about you. So now the ladies get up. Kyle wants to go to one more place, like this exclusive club. And then we get the dramatic music. Screen fades to black. It says, later that night. ... We cut to Kyle, Lisa, and Kathy on their way to the club. Kathy said, if they don't let me in, y'all just have a good night. So it looks like only a few of the ladies are going to this club, and then screen fades to black again several hours later. Now the music is like dun 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 dun. I love this silly shit. I really do. Child, and now they're showing Lisa Rinna's text messages to Erica. It says, I got in the Sprinter with Kathy and she had an absolute meltdown. I've never heard or seen anything like it in my life. She says anger, screaming, throwing things, crying, and she says she locked herself in her room. We get another text, the hatred that just came out of her towards her sister. I'm speechless. We cut to Lisa Rinna's confessional. She's saying the idea of Kathy being this nice person, the world thinks she's something that she's not. So then we cut to Kathy Hilton's text message to Lisa Rinna. She says, silence is golden. I am staying silent, with a bunch of heart emojis behind it. We don't know what happened. They end it right there, and that is where the episode ends. What did Kathy Hilton do? I really cannot wait. This is probably going to be the climax of this season. It seemed like this is something to do with her sister and not to do with like racist or something homophobic. So I have no idea what it is. I mean, if anybody got some tea, let me know in the comments. But I absolutely love this episode. It was everything. Shout out to Crystal for clocking in. Cherie is still a disappointment. I forgot she was on this episode. And it was actually weird, like the episode not being focused on Garcelle and Sutton for once. Like, we love different conflict. That's what makes Housewives great. Anywho, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all for the next episode. Bye.